everyone to another Full Self sesh. Welcoming once again all 13, all archetypes alike, as above, so below, collective consciousness, all aliens, and all beings, here.
To the present.
For another interview, jam, hang, chill, whatever you want to chalk it up to be. Very pleased to have a returning friend come through, who's just sweeping through Chicago on round number 2. Back in the day, caught this
music
that was very... I couldn't even describe it. It was like finding Daniel Johnston's discography, but like it was more staticky and even more experimental and grittier and down to the root and just wild. I came upon some of your music on TikTok and we started talking, and then sure enough, you were on the road going on your own tour. You set up your own tour where you're just ripping through the states playing open mic nights, which, king, that's awesome. I still love that you're doing that. But everyone, without further ado, we do have the audio Martyr.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Greetings. What's his name?
Lucifer.
Lucifer. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well,
Lucifer. He's a singer. He rose on the like episode. So
right.
Yeah.
They brought him to life, and he's here now.
He's chilling. The devil and God raging inside us. I mean,
yes. I like his sound effects. You got it down.
Yeah.
You have the sound effects.
Well, that is the OG mic.
Right.
So that's still the old school radio mic.
That was the one
that
you
was
were talking
awesome
on last time. Okay.
Yes, you're like, what is this? And we were chopping it up.
I was fascinated by that mic. I was like, that's cool mic, bro. Like that sound.
Yeah.
Talk about vintage. That
right?
was a vintage sound, man. Okay.
Yeah.
It all makes sense.
No, that original microphone in 2020 during the Great Hiatus, like I said, I saw that on a shelf and I was like, I have to start interviewing my friends.
Oh, yeah.
I have to just buy this microphone and just do a show with it. And sure enough, this is the edition, re-edition, halved off, sized up, microwaved, toasted, paved over. Here we are, run it again.
Yeah.
But dude, one, you're alive.
Yes.
And I love it because so many shows, dude. So many shows. How did that first run come to be for you?
It was crazy. Well, really, it's just I just did it. I think that was a lot of it. Stopping and looking back now and looking back on it, but I could have did this or planned that, and I think you second guess things. So I think, and then it might have not happened. So I think just the fact of just I have the time, I have my vehicle, it's running, I have my songs, I'm just gonna do it. And so I think that was mainly part of it, is just kind of having a slight plan, but really just being I'm just going to jump into it, and I'll figure it out on the road. Figure it out on the road. And I did actually. Everything worked out on the road. And it was really fucking fun, dude.
It was awesome.
Yeah. And I stopped by here, and this place looks fucking awesome. It looks cool. It looks sick. And I met so many awesome people on the road and things. Yeah.
Are you reconnecting with any of them?
Yeah.
On the way back, or
a lot of one friend in Denver, I met up with him again,
cool.
and then another friend. She's up in she owns a studio up in St. Cloud.
Cool.
I've recorded
up
a song.
on Cloud 9.
Yes, I recorded St. Cloud in Minnesota, and cool. I recorded
nice.
a song kind of thing. So I'm still following them, and I'm connected a lot of people online, but definitely when
it was a wild adventure. It was so inspiring,
dude. It was 2 years ago now.
I know.
Which is crazy.
When I discovered you, I was still in my
dad's basement.
you know, stuck, well, you know, just like in my own,
Yeah, the basement of hell.
was surely the basement of hell. We'll say that. Had a lot of demons. But seeing you do that was so inspiring, dude. And it made me think, like, what's stopping anyone from like showing up to an open mic night or like planning their own mini tour and just doing like an open mic night a city. And I regret to inform you I have not still started rolling to as much open mics myself as I'd like to. But even seeing you do that like totally got me playing again, totally got me out and playing again. Even more so kind of.
And recording a lot.
Shit tons.
Like, you've been going hard with the recording.
Man. And since you came through, we did do a few collabs, which has been awesome. Firebird, forever, dude. That was such a fun one. And
No Bad Takes. And then the
Bad Takes.
And covered the Daniel Johnston cover. That was peak. Yeah.
Dude,
that was awesome. That was a good call.
So fun.
We'll have to do that again once I get established. In New York. But when I got back, get this. So no real major car problems. Like my 2011 Honda Civic, like, dude, that thing drove
still beaten.
Oh no, I sold it when I left San Diego. It's at 340,000 miles, still going strong. Yeah, those cars,
those Hondas last
Honda Civics. Yes. I want to get sponsored by Honda Civic now. And then I could do another tour, and I'll just like put Honda for life.
Dude, torn up in
the Gucci toaster.
When I got home, literally the next day after I pulled up, it just like my ignition broke on the car. So the ignition broke, and then one of the sensors broke. Within 24 hours after I pulled up back to San Diego after that whole tour, it was just like, I was like, that was crazy, the timing. But like I said, it all just kind of works.
It bizarre.
Works out. Yes.
Talk about engine down, man.
Yeah.
But then not too long after,
you started cooking up another album. Yeah.
You're just gas, man. You're just
gasoline. Yeah.
Well, this one was, it was when I was talking to you out here last time, and you're like, we're talking, and I think I played one of the songs, and I didn't have a title for it or anything, and so that one, and that was like the traveling album that I had in my mind that and I started recording it about a year ago, and then I just put it out like on the first, I'm putting it out in sections, so in demos, because the whole album is basically about the tour. Yeah. So each section is Southwest, Northwest, Midwest, Northeast, South, kind of like the thing. So each demo or the little piece of the puzzle is a different piece of the album.
Such a journey.
Yeah.
And then the End of the World album.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that one was really fun. That's what I worked on when I got back.
And when I cooked that up at what studio?
Out there? I did that at my house.
Oh,
yeah. I just did that one in my house. Well, the one song I recorded at Stewart's Alter Studio. Stewart.
There we go.
Hollywood.
Shout out to Stewart,
dude. The man. Well, I recorded everything off the new one, The United States of Paralysis. With Stewart. But with Life After the Apocalypse, I only recorded one song up with him. But that one was fun. Yeah. But that was kind of what when I got back at my project, because I just got back, got a job working with kids, like just to save money up and just like recalibrate playing, and that was awesome to like because it's a story, the whole thing, like about the end of the world, and like
it's a
aliens
wild story. How did how are those stories and ideas coming to you?
I don't know. Well, it's just kind of, I had the idea of, I wrote this song, love song for the apocalypse.
That's
it's just
one,
like a joke. And then I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. And then I started writing it. And then I kind of did the whole AI thing, because that
was way before AI was just like taking over the world too. Like,
dude, and it's okay.
You were calling it way ahead of time.
It's
dude.
so weird because I had all those jokes, right? When I was doing 2 years ago, I had these jokes, and
yikes, yikes, man, the reality now.
Well, yeah. So and now I'm like, I was on the road and I would be in like Waxhaw, North Carolina, doing a random open mic at and there's like a party there of all these random people, and I'm like, does anyone know what ChatGPT is? Does anyone know AI? And they're like, one guy in the back's like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, and then I went and
someone's got to
and
say fuck.
I'm talking about how I'm falling in love with my AI, and these people are just like, what is he talking about? And then now I'm like, I can't even. It's not even a joke.
It's taking over the world. it's
not even
scary.
a joke.
It's so scary.
Yeah. That's why I kind of made that album because it's kind of like a critique of AI.
Yeah.
And humans' use of it, which I kind of feel like if we do too much AI and if people stop creating and using it, it's kind of almost like we're going to be in like a feedback loop, like a little Lucifer, because all AI really does is scrape old information and regurgitate it back. So if we don't like create anything new or don't have people creating anything new and we're just regurgitating old stuff, I just don't see how. I'm really worried. I'm really worried about AI and about art and the future, when it sucks because it could be a utopian future, with AI and robots, but it's not.
Yeah.
But
I think it's the internet that we have within our reach still at the moment. Whew, we can still communicate, like even talking to you first on the internet, and that's a place for like artists to still release music. A lot of artists, like I said, in Chicago are more so like focusing on Bandcamp or like YouTube, and like some even taking their stuff off streaming. But the thing is like creating but still staying to the grassroots and like the community, what's going on, like showing up to shows, buying bands merch, helping bands that are coming through from out of town. Like it's so small. But if we continue to have events like that where we're kind of making something happen, like, and it's not AI, and we stay away from, it's challenging,
pockets, bro. It's the pockets of organicness, and that was kind of what gave me hope when I did that tour. I have so many problems with Pennsylvania, but there was in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. There's like the Green Beacon. It's kind of like a house, but it's an art gallery / house, and they do open mics, and then they do art galleries, and they do art performances and all sorts of stuff. It's almost kind of like a community little space, but it's an art space for the community. And then another in Bristol, Connecticut, this one folk punk kid, Rusk, who he does like
Rusk,
yeah,
Rusk,
dude. This guy, oh
Shout
my god,
out.
Rusk is the man. This kid, but him and then David Taylor Coffey. He's a look up David Taylor Coffey. He's a folk punk artist. But these guys, they did a show. They're like, oh, we're gonna do a show in like at
Chili's.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like, I'm going to be in the area. Let me hop on. And they're like, yeah, cool. Come over. And then so they just ended up playing a show in a parking lot at Chili's.
That's awesome.
Yes. And there's a good chunk of like folk punk kids just hanging out, screaming and singing along. And I was like, okay, this is sick. And then after the thing, I was talking to Rusk and David, and I was like, like something like this wouldn't happen in San Diego. And he was like shocked. He's like, what? Like, what do you mean? Because, this is Bristol, Connecticut. San Diego's way bigger. But it's like in San Diego, there's just so many things to do. And there's just a stigma against Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, people would rather go and pay $35 to go to some shitty show at a name venue rather than
Mainstream.
Yeah, rather than go and watch a bunch of kids jam out on a guitar in a
Dude,
parking
hang
lot.
out in Chicago
You know?
for like a month, man.
Yeah.
And, dude, if you would see some of these shows at these DIY spots now, it's so electric.
And
right
same
now,
way,
dude.
and then
It's
I
like-
was talking to you before. My friend in Denver, they were doing shows at skate parks in
these
the skate
performance.
This
Just
is
above,
these remind me of
out of
how it
this
used
world.
to be. Yeah, which is really, really cool because I think COVID really stopped a lot of that. So that gives me faith. But I mean, I have to call out San Diego
When's
for like
Audio Martyr playing skate park again? Next.
Shit, dude. I mean, man, I wish if I was out in Denver, I would hit him up and do that in a minute.
Have you
But
been
yeah.
skating still?
Oh my God, no! I'd break my hip.
When was
dude.
the last time?
Fuck, like probably longer than you were born. Like
Wow.
20 years. I don't know.
Wow.
No, I think I barely learned how to ollie. So that was where I like I snowboarded more than anything.
Yeah, I think I was around the same. Like, got the ollie, then it was the kick flip, but like
I never
barely
got a kickflip. I think I hit it on my inner thigh once and it hurt too much. And I was like, I'm not doing that.
Dude, it sucks. Falling, I broke my wrist.
Yes,
falling down a half
yeah.
pipe. They had to reset it.
Oh, you know,
That's
to
brutal.
be into any of that, you have to like be cool with like pain.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
you
mad
can't-
love to
yeah.
Tony Hawk. Just respect the
Yes.
game, man. It's
Yeah.
you really got to.
Yeah, that's
in
why.
it.
He's comes from my hometown actually, or my home. Not even San Diego.
No
My
way.
my home community.
Have you ever met Tony Hawk?
No. It's Tierra
He
Santa.
seems like such a rad dude.
Oh
man.
yeah.
like super,
yeah. No, he's
Super
like a
cool.
cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that was.
Man.
I always thought that was pretty rad.
So Audio Martyr going to New York City to the Big Apple.
Well, Albany.
What
upstate? Well, upstate. But hey, you know, it's all good. In New York,
The tiny
that's
apple.
That's what the tiny withered apple up north. No, that's what everyone always thinks is you just say New York and then it's like the city. But no, it's up north, which is chill because it's still within the area of the city and Boston and Rhode Island and like Providence. Love Providence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What caused you to, or why did you decide New York?
Well, first main thing, my girlfriend, she lives out there, but also kind of just like moving out to the East Coast. Just a new experience. And then I'm really excited about just the distance of how close everything is out there to be able to travel and to be able to try to hit up as many areas and go around networks, stuff like this, all around there. That's kind of my main. Really looking forward to that.
It's super dope. I was up in the Woodstock area, but outside of the city for a minute. My buddy Tavi, shout out to Tavi.
Big boys, bag it up.
But we were chilling, and he told me to absolutely go check out the Woodstock area. And once you get a little bit up north in New York, it's beautiful. Just forests, and these trees are just like giant. You're like, forget the city, and you forget that there's so much nature, and it was wild upstate New York. And it was beautiful, man.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah,
You
and
gotta go
there's land, and you know, I mean, I love San Diego and I love the West Coast, but I mean, I've lived all over the West Coast. I've traveled up and down it, like San Diego is awesome, but it's just it's if you want to get established, like you know, grow, like build a life, it's just a tough place. Like I'll be out there playing shows, and like artists will come, you know, they're like, oh, I just moved here from like Minnesota and blah blah blah, you know, trying to make it big, and I'm just like that's like more like them that I give you so much credit, but damn, like that's tough. Like that's tough because it really is. It's expensive out there. Like just I'm traveling out here, I'm seeing gas. It's like $2 something.
It's crazy right now.
I'm like, what the fuck? How's it like $2.80, $3? Well, out in San Diego right now, it's like $4 or $5 out there. So yeah. So I was like, no, I'm driving out here. I'm like, wow, this is nice. Like,
That is nuts.
Yeah,
No, I go to
it's
Woodman's,
expensive.
which is like in Buffalo Grove and around this area, just to get it, and it's just three. Like it's usually 2 or 3, but dude, it's pricey.
Yeah,
And like the gas is.
yeah.
Wow.
Well, and that was the thing.
Like-
Shout out to Honda Civic, the Honda Civic 2010 class, the sedan.
Mm-hmm.
Great gas mileage.
There you go.
Say. Yeah, because when I was doing that, I was zipping around. I could just go wherever, no biggie.
What was your favorite city? Or I'm sure everything had its own experience. But.
Okay, I think, and I kind of put this in the album too. I think my main takeaway was like the South wasn't as bad as I like anticipated, and I was worried because I was really like. When I was crossing, because I've always wanted to go to DC just because I'm really into politics and I love the architecture and the history. Like there's so much cool stuff in DC. So I was excited. I went there just vibing. And then I started driving south through like Virginia and I'm like, oh man, I don't know about this. But it was actually not that bad. And I mean, like, like I'll wear makeup for my just like heavy eyeliner for my shows and stuff. And so I mean I was doing that in Alabama and Mississippi and then in the Panhandle of Florida and no issues or anything. Cool. So I mean that's good to hear.
Yeah,
overall it was definitely kind of crazy because you're driving and I saw like the Statue of Liberty that's like 40 feet high and it's just holding a cross just on the side of the freeway. Like you see some crazy stuff, but the South overall, most of the people are like good, chill, genuine people, So I think
for sure
my preconception was
there's
wrong.
A lot of crosses, dude.
Oh yeah, down there.
I'm not gonna lie. When Narwave did our second tour down south, like that definitely didn't contribute well to my mental health. Just like cross after cross
and
after
they're huge,
cross,
and they have like 20 lights all beaming from every direction,
it's
so you can
intense.
see it from like miles away.
I know,
like,
and all the billboards get super scary, like just like call 77777 now.
And
like,
if you go on you don't want to do the talk radio either. I did the mistake because I love talk radio, and I was flipping on the talk radio like down there, and I was like, some of the preacher shit was like, whoa, fuck.
Man.
But I will say, New Orleans was just awesome. Like I loved that area, and then even like. I was there off season, but Biloxi was actually really cool, and like the whole Gulf Coast. Shockingly, I was actually like pretty surprised. That was really cool. Love the Spanish moss and everything, and then of course like Providence. Just love Providence. But yeah,
cool.
I would have to say biggest surprise was the whole South, but I actually kind of digged it. But New Orleans is just
so will
rad.
Tour again.
Oh yeah. It's just how to do it again,
cool.
And I probably little
maybe a little bit more some
tours
venues next time around.
Yeah.
Should connect you with Chapter because Chapter's great with like some of the spots like in the Midwest area here.
Yeah, and I want to try
to
get established out once I'm established out in Albany and try to do more out there.
Cool.
And actually I did. There's some really, really good bands like this one like girl folk duo. I played with them out at an open mic at like I think Mikey's or something. The place was actually
shout
called.
out to Mikey.
Yeah, in Madison. It was wild because I found a coffee spot, like a coffee house in Madison. The sound was just superb, and then everyone was just super quiet listening to the set. And then that was earlier in the day, and then I found another one later in the evening because those were always the best because you kind of could like utilize your time the best. And then I went to that, and it was at this like crazy bar, but it's two girls, the Spine Stealers, and it was so they were really like. everyone was talking all loud. The guy next to me was like, these people are so rude. Like, he was like, do they do this in San Diego? Because I think this guy was like genuinely there to like watch them. And I was like, yeah, man, it's a bar and an open mic. Like, this is what people, this is just like how it is. Like, you know, but he was right. He was like, they're so good. And I was like, oh shit. And yeah, they're one of the few bands, or one of the quite a few bit of artists that I've actually followed and listened to, and really like have gotten into their music and watched them really grow. And they're from Madison. So when you said Midwest,
awesome.
I was like, yeah, that's really close. I know you guys have a little rivalry though, right? Like Wisconsin and Illinois, right?
Yeah, the big cheese and us, the Packers and the Bears, man, sports, anything sports, dude.
Oh, yeah.
But, man, all is groovy for the most part and so lovely that you're still doing it, still kicking it, still, you know, and on the road again now, man. Are you planning on, do you have any, like, other releases you're planning with Audio Martyr later this year? Or?
No, we'll just have the demo or the album come out. It's coming out in little demos. So
and this one was
this month.
Is it like a collection of songs, or was it all fresh? Like
it's, you know what? It's kind of, as I was recording it and thinking, a lot of the songs are older songs that I re-recorded, because I recorded again like at like I was saying Alter Studio Stewart in LA. A lot of the songs I recorded at my house on my 4-track or on my computer or whatever, so it wasn't the best of qualities. So I wanted to re-record them, but also they kind of fit in the story, because the whole album is a story of essentially of the trip, like starting in San Diego and then ending basically in the South, more or less, or on the drive back. So, yeah, some of them are older, but most of them, and a lot of them are ones that I actually recorded on the road. And then a lot of the sounds that I got were sounds that I recorded on the road, like Rusk from Chili's, him and the Folk Punk Kids. I got like his audio on there.
Have you put that on YouTube yet? Any of the footage from
one
that?
hasn't. That one's on the Northeast demo. That one hasn't gotten up. That one's my favorite.
Do you have footage? Any footage from it?
Yeah, I have it somewhere. I have it on my phone.
Footage. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I have
because that sounds so fun.
It was so fun. That was one of the.
I'm so about, like, it's so cool that there's shows happening in parking lots and just like pop up stuff.
Yeah,
and a lot of stuff, like even in parks and stuff. Shout out to like Chi-Town Community Fest, which was beautiful. This last week, but also the apartment and stuff. People are doing like shows in the baseball park, like playing a game of baseball, but then also having musicians come through and hang out. So it's like, even why not throw a show at a park too? You could do it if you could set it up.
When we were in high school, we would do it in parking garages. So we go, especially when if there are parking garages that were like several layer or several levels. And you go to one that's kind of enclosed, so you had a lot of reverberation, and then you just go in there and jam out and hang out. So that was kind of a good spot, and then only be there so long until the cops come and then move on. But yeah, it's good. It makes me really happy to see kids doing that and just organic in person playing, because back to what you're saying about pulling music and having music online, we were kind of talking about this earlier, because I'm older, and I personally thought I wasn't ever going to play music ever again, and we kind of talked about this a lot last time I was here. And
there was a time. How long of a drought was it where you kind of didn't play?
Like at least 5 years. Almost 7 years in total. Yeah, so it was a long time. I was still doing art and creating in other ways, but I just didn't play music. I just I pretty much kind of wrote it off, and it made me really sad. So now, playing music and putting it out, it's more about getting it out into the world, just for me, and then as a therapeutic thing, but then also as like a way of like inspiring or giving other people ideas that maybe they can hear an idea that I do, and then they could run with it and make it sound even more appealing or cooler. Because I had no idea. Like when you found the stuff, you would think, oh, it sounds like the Daniel
was beautiful,
Johnson.
man.
Thing.
Your work is truly beautiful, man. Like you crafted out your own pixel of distorted utopia. It's very unique. It's super underground folk that I can't yet totally articulate, and I feel that energy behind it. It feels like you're a little bit like, I don't know, you're just going somewhere, and it's exciting. Your music's exciting to me.
The new stuff's really overproduced.
Oh hell yeah,
really produced. So I'm very curious to hear your thoughts.
Yeah,
but
that's going to be interesting.
It's all about trying stuff.
So much so though, man. Like you're forcing creativity, throughout.
Well,
inspired me.
I had to do it the other way. Okay, because like we're saying, I did the 24-hour albums, the two of them.
True.
And then now you're recording pretty much a whole session every day, like for over 100 now. I mean, what are you on 100 and something like?
So the street, I was just gonna bring that up. Like you inspired me to even when I started doing the stream of conscious stuff, it was like, dude, like just get out there and rip a song or just even jam, And I just started kind of doing that as like a practice.
Right.
It was also kind of along with Julia Cameron's The Artist Way, where she's like, get out ahead of it, do the morning pages by like showing up and no matter what, allowing yourself to have a time of day where you get creative, whether that's writing, whether that's drawing, whether that's whatever it is you do.
Open.
Yeah, it's like tapping into it still or finding time for it, and then slowly it starts to grow. I was like practicing kind of like that daily 3 pages a day, no matter what stream of conscious, and then seeing your performances and how raw and real they were, it inspired me just to kind of make sound on the spot, stream of conscious.
And then how long did it take to get it into a routine, though? Like how many...
so I was fantasizing or talking about that since...
No, but once you started recording it, because now you're at 100 and something, but how... Like, was it at 30? Was it at 40?
Yeah.
Like, which one was it just that flip switched and you're just like, oh,
did it feel like routine?
You know what I mean?
Probably around 34, 40.
Which that makes sense because they say it takes about a month to create a habit. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's about that. That's good.
Yeah. So I'm at 200
awesome.
now.
Dude, you're at 200. That shows that shows how tapped out I am online. I haven't.
Well, that's a good thing too.
I've been so tapped out. I used to be so tapped in.
I would text you every now and then through that, or see your videos on TikTok. But I haven't even myself been using.
And I have all this new music coming out, and I'm like, I gotta do this. I gotta do that, and I'm just like, I haven't done it. But no, that's good because I think there's that issue where people, and I was just talking to my buddy on my way here, Ephraim, my old guitarist, like way back in the day. He helped me with this new album. He put some guitar in and stuff, really cool. But he has that problem where he's perfectionist and he never wants to like do it, where I'm just like, dude, just do it. So same thing. And so with this other album, because I always have a thing, I just want to do it, which is good. But then at the other the other end of the spectrum, I was like, I'm gonna challenge myself and really like take a long time, which I did with Life After the Apocalypse, but that was different because I just chipped away at it a little every day. So it's kind of a weird obsession, or just kind of go mess around with it slowly, and it just like kind of like a sculpture. Whereas this other one, I just had a few sessions and I'd go record it. I would back up, go record it, back up, and it really forced me to like take the project to make it be a long project. So it took a full year to record it. Most of the songs were already written, but to record it edit it, make it flow, write the story and everything.
I'm so curious how produced this new stuff is going to sound.
It's
like,
pretty produced.
How different
Well,
sounding from
a couple of the songs I recorded on the road. Like I straight
Yeah.
up recorded with my phone just on the side of the road.
Yeah.
But we did go in and produce it like at
voice
the studio
memo it
and
up
stuff.
just on the
dude.
spot.
Man, it doesn't even sound that bad. Some of the voice memos. You can
Voice
record
memos are
stuff
great.
with voice memos, and it's not even that
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, throw a compression on after, you're fine.
Even dude, all the stream of conscious is video, just the video from the,
Okay, yeah,
the
and then
phone
you just
itself,
upload- yeah.
and using that audio.
Okay, yeah.
The microphones
on it or anything,
on the
or-
smartphones are wild.
No, they're really good.
It's
Yeah.
really nuts.
Yeah.
I'll put like a filter through sometimes on CapCut.
CapCut, yeah.
You know, depending on
the vibe.
so many, you
yeah.
know.
But no audio filter, or you don't
Not
do a
too
compression
much.
or anything.
You know, reverb. Big fan of that.
Reverb
You know,
makes everything sound better.
Oh, dude. Forever reverb. I love reverb. It's so cool.
Dude,
It's
but
the best.
I'm so shocked. I drove through here and I was like, I had my fatigues on, I had my camo hat on, I had like my war paint on, and like there's no like war going on in Chicago. I was
dude.
so
Well,
prepared. I'm
if
so
you go
bummed. I mean,
downtown, it's a little like busier, and the unfortunate, things that are happening within the city, like it's there. It's just like, but it's not.
I do gotta say, I have to say though, because every time I come to Chicago and I drive around, and I mean, I'll go quite a bit. Last time I was out here, I drove around way more, and then I met up with other friends.
Did you go like downtown?
Yeah, we went to
downtown
the
with
South Side too, and everything. And I was even like, oh, where are we right now? They're like, oh, this is the South Side. I was like,
yeah.
Okay, like this, it's like this is not that bad. But I think that's an issue. Another reason to get on the road and go travel and see things, because when you see it with your own eyes, it's just like. Because I went up to LA when we were recording, and it was when the whole same kind of thing is going on with LA, where they sent the troops in. Not even joking. It took me and Brenty Baggins, because I actually got him to get out of the Hobbit Shire hole.
Shout out to the Baggins.
Dude, Baggins. It was so hard to get him out of the Shire hole, man, and get him to LA. But I got him up there, and we're like, oh, there's the riots. Like,
LA's burning down. Let's go see it.
It seemed like it for a minute.
It took us about 30 minutes to find where this was going on. Because we had to drive downtown, and then we had to drive through the blocks, and it was very difficult to find.
Weird.
Yeah, because it was basically within like a 3-4 block square, and it's pretty wild because we parked over here, and then we're walking, and there's like this couple eating sushi, totally normal afternoon, and then you walk around the corner.
Will the revolution be televised or not?
No.
It'll be live streamed, but
no, that is bizarre, man.
it was a weird dystopian vibe, because there were half of the people, you go around the corner and there's like, all this tension and everything, and then you go around the other just 2 blocks away, and it's just capitalism just thriving. Just totally normal.
Just Tesla's flying left and right. Everyone Xing. I just
And you heard about the new Grok update, right?
Dude, it's
new
so
Mecha
scary
Hitler?
actually trying to talk to that thing. Like any AI, it's scary.
Do you actually talk to that?
I've tried
Grok?
a few times just out of curiosity. Dude, spooky vibes.
Okay, yeah. See, because a lot of my friends use AI. Brenty Baggins.
Oh no, yeah. I'm not against using it.
I am. I'm against it.
With the art stuff and the creation stuff that's sacred, like that we need to be doing as community, through self, with others, through the full self, this is the time to collaborate and stay close more than ever, and continue to push our brothers and sisters to create and continue to just be artists. Like, this is the most important time to be an artist.
Right,
And
right.
that's
right.
why, like, you really on the front line of even just doing it daily, doing it open mics daily, going through the states to even put yourself out there as an artist and speak from the heart. And dude, you're doing it.
Yeah,
and
thank you.
It's fucking. That's what I'm saying. It really inspired me.
Yeah, that's
like,
good. No, and that's the whole thing. And it's kind of like, and then you go and create music, and then you provide this space, and it's a ripple. It's the whole ripple effect, and that's the point, and that's what's so powerful, and that's AI, it
sucks.
and everything, the technology, but like you're saying, the technology with communicating, live streaming. A lot of my friends were bummed I'm moving, across the nation, but I'm like, dude, we could still record music together. Like we did those few tracks, and we weren't even in the same
Those
state.
were the farthest thing from AI.
They weren't even in time half the time. But it's the beauty. That's the beauty of it, That's the beauty of it.
Could AI make a better Blink-182 record than
Blink-182?
the last Blink-182 record?
No, hold on. That Blink-182 record
one more time
was fire if it came out 10 years ago.
Yeah. True.
That was the record. That was the record that I needed in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
That was 2014. That was the record I needed. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it would be interesting to hear AI's version of a Blink-182 record. Not that we need any more Blink.
But I
still love you, Mark. And Tom, but
oh yeah. Well, oh my God, my friend back to Brenty Baggins. I wish he knew what this title, the track this was, but it was a AI song about
jacking it.
About what girls want.
Oh.
And it was talking about money, and then a drunk cigarette, and then 2 more lines of coke, and then 8 more lines of coke. And I was listening, I was like, it fucking sucks because it's actually kind of funny and pretty good.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to hate this song so bad, but it's actually kind of funny, which is scary. Mm-hmm. And the AI makes the song quicker than the actual song is. Mm-hmm. That's what fucking trips me out.
It's weird.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You would think it would at least need to take, if the song's going to be 2 minutes, it would at least need to take 2 minutes and a second.
Yeah.
But no, it'll pump that shit out in 15 seconds, and it's a 2-minute long song.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Spooky.
That's
right,
spooky,
dude. Right in time, October 2025. Here we are with
The audio martyr, and things are getting paranormal.
It's getting creepy.
It is getting creepy. What are your plans for Halloween?
Moving.
Okay.
moving. Yeah.
Will you still be en route then, or
no? I have a place. I'll be for a little bit, and then,
cool.
Yeah, trying to find a place in November. Just again,
rad, brother.
Just going with the flow, man. Well, who
cool.
knows? I have no idea. I'm just going with the wind, and we'll just see what
flowing
happens.
on through.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of flow, dude, I think this is a great time to break away so we could rock out. Let's
do it.
Jam, and then we'll come back
And flow out.
But until then, everyone, thank you for tuning in. Please check out Audio Martyrs, links below. Peace, love, rock and roll. Always.
Did you just start? All right, cool. Here you go. Working your whole life just to die. I hope that it is justified. You can't take that fancy house with you into the afterlife. 9 to 5, taking pictures just to prove we're alive, and we watch the world through a screen. It's better than living our dreams, and it's the American dream. Oh, it's the American dream. Don't you see? Don't you see? And I actually was told that heaven is not all that it's hyped up to be. It's actually one big monopoly. And I think it's much better down here. At least renew my subscription for one more year. 'Cause we work 9 to 5, taking those pictures just to prove we're alive, and we watch the world through a screen. It's better than living our dreams, and it's the American dream. Oh, it's the American dream. Don't you see? Don't you see? That we're working our whole lives just to die. So now I just start this song off. I just say, this is a song about that time that I fell in love with my ChatGPT. 'Cause you captured your lovers inside of glass jars, cast them off to sea to ferment with the stars. You've been gone for weeks and said possibly years. Now the ocean is the only thing that I hear as those currents, they pull you through the 7 seas. If you're cast off your course, just crash into me. And she crashed. Yeah, she looked at me and she said, what are you waiting for? I can't hold on anymore, 'cause those currents pull me away, and well now I can't stay. It's another sunset over these oceans of regret. Yeah, it's another sunset over these oceans of regret. And you conquered everything that your feet did touch, only to learn that it was never enough. You set off to sea in search of what you need, never thought that it could be found within me. As those currents, they pull you through the 7 seas. If you're cast off your course, just crash into me. And she crashed. Down, she looked at me and she said, what are you waiting for? I can't hold on anymore, 'cause those currents pull me away, and well now I can't say. It's another sunset over these oceans of regret. It's another sunset over these oceans of regret, and you'll be floating on that ocean, darling, back to me. Oh, back, you'll see. You'll be floating on that ocean, darling, back to me. Oh, back, you'll see. As she crashed. This is when I say, that's when she looked at me. She said, what are you waiting for? I can't hold on anymore, 'cause those currents pull me away, and well now I can't stay. It's another sunset over these oceans of regret, and just oceans of regret. Driving through Olympia and no one knows my name. Tomorrow will be another town the same. I hope you remember my name. In Coeur d'Alene as the sun reflects the lake, I can't help but think about the night I kissed your face. You said perhaps it was a mistake. Ouch. 'Cause I'm writing the song at 3 in the morning in some broke down hotel off the 90s. This inspiration, or am I just crazy? 'Cause I have these flashbacks and I don't know why. Perhaps it's 'cause I am not healed inside. I hope that you're healed inside. And I'm trying to be that perfect man that you want me to be. Baby, that's not me. When I'm grasping to act all simple lies, now you realize that's not my kind of life. Not my kind of life. 'Cause we laugh at the weddings and cry at the funerals. It's how we gather, not ideal, but it's times like these right here, right now, we're hanging out, and god damn it, that's admirable. Yeah! I don't say much, I don't bother, nothing to brag about, kinda like my father, or maybe he's like me. And I'm trying to be that perfect man that you want me to be. Baby, that's not me. And I'm grasping to act all simple lies. Now you realize that's my kind of life. Driving through Chicago, no one knows my name, and tomorrow will be another town the same. I hope you remember my name. If I could, let's see if I don't fuck this one up. Oh, please should get out of bed. Maybe go to a doctor, examine my head, 'cause these dreams seem to have destroyed me. This life is not what I thought it would be. Think I should get out of this town. San Diego has only let my heart down, 'cause these dreams seem to have destroyed me. This life is not what I thought it would be. 'Cause it's so hard to achieve anything in this city. These dreams seem to have destroyed me. forgive yourself. You're just where you need to be. Love yourself, that's how you'll break free. Nothing in this world is guaranteed. Don't search for validation from a plastic society. And whatever you're looking for, you can't find it from a store. Life moves by in so many different ways. Look at the past, realize all that has changed. Nothing in this world is guaranteed. Realize that once you were taken from me, and whatever you're looking for, you can find it once you forgive yourself. You're just where you need to be. That's it. Woo, amen. All right, I didn't mess up. Okay. All right, okay, this is the one. That's it. Where'd it go after you awake? What do you do once you break free? Break free. Now do the birds know where to fly? Now do they go south and south? We're flying somewhere. Where are you flying to? Where do you go after you wake? Not a dog, but did you enjoy your dream? I might fuck up the lyrics, but you know, which is weird. Words mean nothing then, why speak? If songs lack passion then, how do you sing? Melodies for a better days. Well, I'm lost in the algorithmic haze. Don't wanna be lost in my regrets. Before I die, I need to say As this world comes crashing down, you're the only thing that feels true. Love's an illusion, then why believe if emotion's a weakness? Then how do you breathe inspiration from the air as I'm lost in this digital despair? Don't wanna be lost in my regrets. Before I die, I need to say I love you. As this world comes crashing down, you're the only thing that feels true. So before I die, I need to say I love you. As this world comes crashing down, you're the only thing that feels. Before I die, I need to say I love you. As this world comes crashing down, you're the only thing that feels true.
And hello and welcome back, everyone, to another Full Self Sesh Roundup. We are back with
The audio martyr.
after a killer performance. And I was like, I thought I was going to get hit by Freddy there, you know, for a second, or so Jason. Whoop, like you were slashing it up and down the
it felt good.
neck there. That was sick.
We can't tell my guitar that I cheated on her. So, but it's okay.
What did you think of my ex?
It was
The stream
nice.
of
It was
conscious
good.
acts.
It was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
It felt good.
Not as lovely as the Master Sword.
No,
from
no,
the Temple
no.
of Time, but
I am
still.
impressed. I think I went on and on the last time about how awesome it was, and you had like a cardboard. I think it was that thing. You just wrote it on the other side.
That's it. Yeah, you just flipped it
Over. I mean, that's professionalism when you just like have a cardboard sign and you just flip it over for the rebrand.
Hey, if it works, don't fix it.
Why do you need to buy another piece of paper? I mean, you know, no, it's fucking awesome in here, dude. And
Thanks.
like, because it was 2 years since I was here last time. The fact you're still doing it, you're still in the same room and everything. That's fucking. That's dedication.
Yeah,
that's
man.
some dedication, man. That's fucking awesome. Dude.
I mean,
that's
my
really
heart's
cool.
in it, man. And like just to be able to connect with artists and talk and just share a space where we can create, write music, talk about music, perform something. Doesn't even have to be music. That's magic.
Yeah,
That's-
connection.
it's
providing
real, you
the
know?
space, dude. That's what's
You
so
know?
important.
For real,
for sure.
But so lovely to have you come through.
Definitely.
And what was your favorite state on the first tour?
The
Hawaii?
What for the next one? Fuck, dude. I still have to do. I'm so pissed because I went through Nebraska and Iowa, which I haven't.
Shout out to Slipknot.
I haven't had those on my list.
Don't
but
shout out Slipknot.
I'm so pissed because my guitar is in. I couldn't get it out, so I have to go back there one day. Apparently, but yeah,
okay.
So
visit Corey Taylor.
Yeah, there's still a few more. I don't know.
Are you all?
Do they still live
up to
there?
date with the Corey Taylor and Machine Gun Kelly beef?
Oh my God! No, I'll take Corey Taylor's side no matter what.
Bright Eyes or Iron and Wine?
Oh, Bright Eyes.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Blink or Green Day?
Oh, Blink, obviously.
Trio or Chevelle? I was going to say Chevelle.
Oh,
dude, I remember Chevelle.
Alkaline Trio?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alkaline Trio.
Dude,
yeah, I was just thinking here.
Best.
I was just thinking, I was like, I should jam out to some Alkaline Trio on my way when I'm driving through
You
here.
should. Dude,
yeah.
throw on Maybe I'll Catch Fire.
Yeah.
I love that record.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all the records are good, though, man. Like, I love Private Eye. I mean, that song is just... I remember when that song came out, I was like middle school, like AOL Instant Message probably, just came out. Like, man, that song was... I was listening to that at repeat, man. Like,
I always like them because they feel like it's good. It's good October music too.
Fuck yeah.
Matt Skiba's very, very good. He's just very good Halloween fall music. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, fuck
yeah, man.
Very cool. Cool. Yeah, fuck.
Man.
Cool. Yeah, fuck. Like, they told us the world was love. And cool. Yeah, fuck. Like, they preached us this Jesus guy. And cool. Yeah, fuck. Cool. Yeah, fuck.
But then we have all this separation and judgment. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. I think.
Sorry if I'm
just rambling, dude. There you go.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Yeah, okay, your mic's on. Okay, no, I think no, it's good. I think we should start from. I hate debate culture and that and stuff, but I think it's so important to talk to people and have conversations with people. Like, because I remember we were talking about when I did Punk Rock and Politics, one of my big things, it was my podcast when I did 100 years ago. It was all about talking about politics.
When was that pod? When did you start that podcast?
This was 2016, so it was right when Trump was first. Dude. It was right when the world changed. So I was kind of talking to people about it, and then I had everyone on band Cheap Perfume, who they have like a crazy
shout out.
Crazy kill anti-fascist song that's really pretty big on TikTok. Like, they're really, really good band. Dead Kennedys and then some other hardcore libertarian bands. And we all talked and everything. And I think that my whole focus, and I think that's what has changed a lot, is I think back way back then. I'm going to sound all boomer and shit, but I think it was pre-social media is when you had a conversation or a debate or anything with someone else. I don't think very rarely were people trying to have conversations to try to own someone or prove them wrong or just get a clip to own them or whatever, or to try to make them believe your point. I think we used to talk to try to understand why you believe how you do, and I'm going to communicate why I believe how I do. And we're probably not going to change each other's minds, but at least when we leave these conversations, we'll be like, yeah, okay, I don't agree with him. I don't even like what he's thinking, but I understand why he feels like that. And hopefully he understands why I feel like I feel. And then that makes you more of a human. But I feel like now we focus on what we have different and we focus on that. And that's where
it's hyper-focused.
Yeah.
Because of the internet, it's hyper-focused and echoed,
Have you seen those Jubilee debates? It's like...
no, I have not.
It's kind of a new thing. Apparently it's been going on for a long time, but I just found out about it. But it's like it'll be like 30 atheists against one Christian. Boom, 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 boom. And it's like, you know what I'm talking about? And it's like 30 atheists in a circle, and then they'll try to
I
run
don't know,
out.
man. Anything organized religion is just...
Well, they'll have like 25, conservatives against one liberal. But the point is, they always have,
but dude,
prove me wrong with this statement. And so we're starting these debates and these conversations on a point of contention. So, of course, the whole debate and the whole conversation is going to be contentious, where I feel like we have the conversation, and I know when you do your thing, you're focusing on music and you're focusing on community. Yeah. And that's why you don't get all
like, and psychedelics.
Yeah,
psychedelic talk and static and listening to the radio at 3:33 a.m. and witchcraft and but yeah.
Dead balls.
And awesome microphones. Yeah, but those are things that people can agree and bring people together on. We're not starting on what you dislike and go for it. So I think that's a big problem.
There was way more of a conversation and like a will to actually want to learn and understand.
Yeah. Instead of like a prove
everything
me
is
wrong.
very red, blue, black, white, extreme, far ends.
Yeah. This team or that
separation.
team.
The separation, man. Yeah. It's like, shout out to being 13. I like the band. My band name was called
Broken Image.
Like that's what we were broken right now. You know, like all of us with the internet.
Yeah,
we're all trying to find our true authentic selves and really like come to the present. But the whole society, like all you see is judgment, separation, media. Just it's fuels it, and it
is fueled by it. Yeah, and then
the fact that we're still. Like fucking war at all is going on is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Like it's been long overdue for like.
So I have a question. I have a question for you. Because I'm still trying to work this out in my own mind. Is on TikTok and online and stuff. And I know Jesse Wells. He's probably like the biggest guy. But I feel like there's a protest song industry now almost. And I feel like that's kind of why I wanted to make a whole album, and it was going to be called Cashing In on the Election, and it's going to be all about, because I have Cashing In on Christmas. So it's going to be all about politics and about, just making fun of the whole thing. But at the point now, don't get me wrong. There's some fucking fire protest songs and from completely unknown artists that I'm just flipping through on TikTok, and I'm like, oh shit, like this is a great song. Like I don't need to write a song because like this girl already wrote, like she already wrote it, she already said it, like, and it's real. So I don't need to say that. But I almost kind of feel like now it's almost kind of like gotten to a point where it's trendy to make a protest song or an anti, and it's not like authentic, or it's not followed up by action or
algorithm chase, man.
Yes,
like hashtag chase. That's what's so silly.
Yeah, so it's kind of that's why I have a hard time getting into that world of chasing the topics and writing a song and chasing the topic of that. And some people are great on it, and like I said, like the dude Jesse Wells, he's fucking amazing. But then his recent song he did about the whole podcaster dude, like all that shit that happened, he got a lot of flack for it because I feel, let me just say this really quick and then I want to get your whole thought, because I feel like he got into this protest song world genre, but he didn't want to join the actual fight. And like it's like,
well, I feel he was so pure. His songwriting was really stream of conscious feeling and very like from the heart in the moment, poetic, ahead of his time on his curves and the words he chose and the rhythm. Like he's a great player. But yeah, he probably got in his head when you're getting that much volume and that much attention, and
Godspeed to anyone who's and he's
It's lovely. I love that all happened. And I love that it's happening for more independent singer-songwriter types out of nowhere. Like you could put a video up and it
could change someone's life
or who knows, it might take off and become buzzworthy. I don't know what makes the algorithm pop or not, but he was like a really good player. But
think about like that pressure, and then like you're saying, like
getting the trend of that style of songwriting then.
Yeah.
And it's
and
like where it seemed like he was
expects-
super free, and then if you're gonna try to genre anything or box anything,
fuck all that shit. But
that's what's happened.
Yeah.
And then you're probably in a tighter headspace. You got the pressure on you then too. Like
Yep.
I don't know.
No, that's such a good point. There's John. There's a artist. Actually, John Craigie, one of the big influential artists who got me playing again. Actually, I saw him playing in Decatur, Georgia, at like a really tiny show, but he has a song that says that exact thing about how. In the song, it's like a girl is asking, like, why aren't you famous yet? And he's kind of like, well, because like once you become famous, you have no more good songs to write, And it's because I think you're just like what you said is that once if I post this video, it's gonna get like 200,000 views no matter what it is, just because you got it probably really getting in your head and second guessing your creativity, second guessing your artistic flow and what you want to say, and and then that ruins the stream of consciousness,
or just
the flow right back to that
source
the
of
source,
what it was.
yeah.
And
that, I think you're right. I think that's really what it comes. Yeah, I think that's a great point. And that's why, again, back to some random person on TikTok I've never seen or anything. They have a huge video, and then you'll go and click on, it'll have 1 million likes or something, and then you click on their page, and they have like a few thousand followers because it just blew up because that was their organic thing that they posted, really speaking their truth, thinking maybe 5 people will like and see this, or
and
maybe 100 people will see it, and they're conveying that.
Do you feel
emotion?
That's beautiful. Very good point. But with this, do you feel like what we put out there, once it becomes like digital pixel, or like once it is going through AI or through tech device, do you think it takes on another life form of itself, or do you feel like it's just a file? It's just like a...
No, I think it lives on because it's a snapshot in that moment, which is cool, which is awesome.
It almost like, in a way, it grows.
Yeah, it
encapsulates.
In a way, well, yeah,
because we're 3D humans, right? But then it's like pressing anything, creating it, and then pressing it and putting it out there. It's almost 4D. Like it's a present 4D object or experience.
Well, okay, so you're talking about Woodstock earlier. So you have to think how
Jimmy.
How
can you
iconic.
Imagine seeing Hendrix then?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
man.
Okay. But if you were there watching Hendrix, you probably would have just been tripping on acid, rolling in the mud, and not remember any of it. So okay.
Going Mario
no
on those
offense,
mushrooms.
Me too. If it was, I'm not you, me, probably most people on here. But this is what I'm saying. So going back to the moment and the video, the fact that this thing was recorded and was documented in so many different ways made it become, and it was already an iconic thing. So many amazing musicians played and everything, and it was a pinnacle of culture hitting all at once.
Totally.
But the fact it was documented and put like that makes it even more iconic versus, because we could read about, the Gettysburg Address
all the
all
folk
day
songs
long,
and Celtic, oh man, days and days of just marching up and down through the mountains, through the swamp, into the core of the earth, out into space, just song and dance has been here forever,
But we never
not,
witnessed
we never
it.
recorded
Yeah,
it.
it was
Yeah, it's
the tree if Trump falls in the forest type
right?
shit, you know.
Yeah. Shout out to Baggins again. I'm sure
Brenty
he's
Baggins.
He's
He's
one
out
with
there
the spirit of the song.
forging. Well, Baggins' song comes out today. It's so funny, dude. Brenty's the best. I'll show up at his house and like I'll bring my equipment. I'm like, Brenty, I'm outside. He's like, oh, cool. And we'll open the door and he'll see like having the recording equipment. He's like, oh, okay. And then
that's awesome.
And then he'll go. His mom will be like, what are you guys doing? He's like, I don't know. Michael wants me to record some stupid shit again to make me sound dumb. So that's Brent. So yeah, much love to Brent, dude. He's one of my homies. Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out. Well, maybe come through for a session down the line.
Oh my god, dude.
That'd be fun.
If Brenty Baggins showed up here, it would be like.
Is he drummer? Is he a drummer?
He plays bass.
Okay, cool.
He plays bass.
We
He
could
does
get him
a
on
little
the bass. I could jump on the drums. You
He
could
does a
jump on
little
guitar.
melody.
Yeah,
No,
we could do a little stream of conscious noise jam.
He probably would. He
Yeah,
probably
why
would.
not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was a glorious moment when he went to LA because it's hard to get him out of his Hobbit Shire. And he went to LA and Stuart, my engineer, he knows so much about Baggins because it's just the lore of Brenty Baggins is really, really deep with Audio Martyr. And so when Brent got there, like Stuart got out of his chair because I told Brent, I was like, dude, Brent, Stuart's really excited to meet you. And he's like, whatever, like, fuck you. He's not excited to meet me. You're making shit up, whatever. And I'm like, no, like he is. Brent gets there, walks in. Stuart gets out of his chair, walks over to Brent, and like kneels down and shakes his hands like,
Mr. Baggins.
it is a pleasure to finally meet you. Like Brent looks at me like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, you're a legend, dude.
That's
like,
mystic, dude.
That's when
Magical.
you're a real legend when you don't know you're a legend.
That's wild.
Yes.
Cool, man.
Brenty Baggins, yeah.
Speaking of, the ones with magic hands, Dr. Sleep.
I think of Baggins himself.
One of my favorite Chicago guitar players. First Stream of Conscious 201. Dr. Sleep himself joined me. And this is the first Stream of Conscious we did in a dead mall.
Oh.
In a home crib dead mall. Shout out Gulf Mill. And it should be out now that this episode's out. Stream of Conscious 201 with Doc Sleep, the Wizard. There's the Dead Mall. Check it out.
We were getting lost.
We were lost in it.
There's good
lost
reverb
in the
that-
Sonic.
that,
Oh, it was beautiful, man. So.
That's so crazy. That's one thing. There's not a lot of dead malls on the West Coast. They've all gotten refurbished,
Because they killed them, right? They bulldozed them and took them out.
refurbish them and they turn them into more like destination yuppie hotspot. Like, more of like.
Isn't it so weird to think like there's just like Gap, Old Navy, Forever 21, just like, dude, imagine like going through the malls in the 1990s and early 2000s, you just program written all over it. We didn't know we were getting programmed.
Yeah.
We didn't know there was so much like,
it's so true.
even an advertisement, so much pressure to be a certain way.
I don't know if it was me when I was a teenager and I wanted, you're trying to find yourself and you're trying to impress
Dude, I was
others.
lost at the Hot Topic, bro.
Well, yeah. So you're trying to buy. Well, I'm not even saying Hot Topic. I'm just saying. Well, Hurley, me, it was like Volacom because Southern California. You're like Billabong, Volacom, Hurley.
Dude, I
like,
fucking loved my
Dickies.
Billabong shirt. Shit.
Yeah, you're right. Because now, like, I don't give a fuck. I'll wear whatever. I'll go to thrift store. I mean, now that you're older, or it's almost more now, it's cooler to be unique. But back then, were we programmed or were we just younger and we wanted to fit in? I don't know. Or maybe probably a little bit of both.
I don't know,
but
man.
yeah,
They seem to
it's a
like
good point.
really have an agenda with us, the way
They schooled us and
Oh, yeah.
they made us watch
watched Disney and
Cartoon
Network.
with all those very
very questionable commercials.
I don't know, man. Have we been programmed? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to get too deep. We
Might be too hot on the 13th floor. We could
step it down. Like,
We're entering coast to coast neighborhood now. That's good.
Dude,
That's
I gotta get my tinfoil hat on over here.
good. Called George
Right?
Norrie, you know?
what do you think, though, about life and where we come from? Like,
Do you think
there is an afterlife?
Well, what I've come to think and really, really actually kind of believe is that we're all come from an ocean and we're just a water droplet from that ocean.
Damn.
And so when we die, our little droplet returns into that ocean again. But then at the same time, I also believe that whatever that specific person believes when they die, when you go into your dream state, that's what they see. So it's kind of like vindication for everyone. Like no matter what religion you are, whatever,
Yeah.
or if you're a shitty person.
Because you're only ever having your firsthand.
experience? So when you die, experience. So when you die, experience. So when you die,
you're going to experience whatever you think death is.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I think, and it helps me kind of accept it more. But so then by thinking that is my justification to the universe about keeping me around a little bit longer is that if we're all just one piece of the big puzzle universe, is we're all here to experience the universe and the earth and everything, and to see things and to
Back to the
upload
roots.
data and then bring that data information back up to the master hive mind. So my goal is to keep seeing stuff and keep doing stuff. So then I'm like, I'm still useful. I'm still experienced. I'm still out here in
it's
Chicago
all about movement.
and-
That solar chakra, right? The movement, that yellow, that
Yes,
following, because
yes.
we are all truly light beings, endless creative beings. That is our true nature. We are love. Aside the programming, we are love, dude.
Yes.
And rock and roll has always been love. We are it.
Yeah.
We just have to
create and do it. And
be. This is the revolution. It's here. And it's just the movement, man. Like we gotta plant the garden. Like get back on the grass. Keep fucking doing shows, doing stuff together. Forget if it's an event that's
getting commercialized, or if it's going to sell enough tickets.
or no, let's just survive
Yes.
and love each other
Word.
and fucking rock and roll, baby.
Yeah, no, I mean, I do. You're preaching to the choir. Like some of the best events that I've gone to have been just like house parties or just random free shows. Like that's how we're gonna do it. Is connecting in person.
Party
and
for the kids,
growing.
man.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Like it was the connection, the in person connection. Yeah. And so I mean, it's great to have it on
The internet.
and for people to connect out on the internet.
True.
And then, but we just have to pay it forward. And
True, very true. Yeah, right? No, it's so cool to be able to do this and have a space for bands and artists and people like-minded to connect and, just, I don't know, a station of some sort. But I've been doing this in some way. That's the thing with being an artist. You're always doing it if you truly doing some kind of way of creating or doing my whole life, you know, and it's just about just the consistency. And I think eventually,
I still feel like I'm shaking off my rust as an artist.
I feel like I'm still almost in
right.
that space where it's like,
Just pure flow.
But that's
but
so,
everyone has a different artist journey though.
But it's
you know?
so fascinating that you're so confident and so. I mean, I like it. It's awesome. You're so confident and comfortable using the term artist. Because what I've known, it took me. I worked at a art studio with disabled adults for like 2 years.
Dude, that's awesome.
It was a wild. That job helped me appreciate
That's so
coloring
cool
outside of
that
the
you
lines.
helped. Yeah.
But my boss there, because I was doing physical art, and I was like, oh, I'm a musician. I make music. Look, I'm a poet too, but I'm a magician, a musician. That's it.
Shout out.
Wow, I make magical music.
But my boss at the time was like, no, Michael, like you're not just an artist, or you're not just a poet, you're not just a magician. Oh my God, it's late. She said, you're an artist. You're like, you are an artist, which is all encompassing. You have to look at it like that. I would talk
the whole wheel encompassing the whole wheel.
So I talk to a lot of people at shows and different musicians and different songwriters and different creatives of all sorts. And I would always ask them, I would say like, what do you consider yourself? Like, what's your title? And a lot of time they would say, oh, I'm a singer-songwriter, or I'm this and that. I'm like, no, man, like you're an artist. And a lot of times people, no. Like, I'm not. Like, they don't want to hold that like title, which is weird. They want to be in that box. And I think that's limiting, because what you said, you're always creating. And I think if you're always creating, then you don't know what is going to come out, and it might be really, really amazing. But if you limit yourself to like, no, I only make music, so I'm not going to make physical art. Who knows what kind of awesome physical art you might have like not ended up making? Like, who's it? Like Johnny Depp and fucking Keanu Reeves. Like those guys are like, Keanu Reeves like still plays in like a band, like his band Dogstar and shit. Like, I mean, people
So cool.
show up and stuff, but like that's his passion. But imagine if I don't know if he did music or first or whatnot, but
forever.
Yeah,
Still
imagine if he was just like, I'm gonna only do music. Fuck it, you know. You have to leave it open and do, you know, and create whatever you're gonna create. So that's cool. I think you said artist.
So many of us are creative. Everyone is, you know, creative. It's the judgment. It's the programming. It's the conceptualizing and high expectation because of media like that we have. Like, oh, it's not good enough, or it's not this. And then the cycle of beating yourself up and shaming and guilting yourself. And then the rumination that's attached to not being good enough. And because we live in such a pressured fucking shove it down your throat society, like,
yeah,
but we're waking up now.
We're woken up.
You're seeing how many other people online that are just like peak, like, you know, online. You just scroll through your phone on any app, and you could see just the best of the best music, like artists just jamming and creating art. And
it's awesome.
It is awesome. It's beautiful and awesome, but it's also intimidating and limiting for some people. Like, because some people see that in their like because you said
you want to be able to start.
You shouldn't be in. Yes,
you should be able to start anywhere.
And I feel like a lot of people are intimidated by the internet because you see the best of the best, and you're almost like, well, mine's not. I can't create something that good, so why should I create?
Damn.
I don't think that's a good place, but it's hard. I get into that.
Greats, all the greats had to start somewhere.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
It's just like,
yeah, for sure.
Bringing us to that, actually, that's one of the things I really love talking about on the show, and definitely want to ask you,
Mister.
This is
our guardian of the
turtle.
Audio Martyr?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Is Audio Martyr a radio? Is it a he? Is it a she?
Is it a turtle?
It's more of a title.
It's a title. The audio, it's such a good name, the Audio Martyr. And with, you know, creating and like just being an artist in general, like for people just checking this show out and like wanting to maybe create something or get involved creatively in some way, but haven't done it yet or haven't tried it yet, is there any advice you'd give them?
Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Is, I mean, really, it's just do it.
Nike's on the feet or
Yeah,
Adidas?
no, I mean,
Adidas.
I'm gonna get sponsored by Honda and Nike, and then Nike could put the big swoosh on the side of my Honda.
Oh yeah,
then-
we're getting real deep in the program now.
Oh, but no, that was the saying my grandpa when I was a kid. He would always say, he was like, "Just do it." That was the saying. Like,
That's
you know,
awesome.
And it's true.
It
though,
is
because
true.
people
You just
get
gotta do
stuck.
it. No.
And I'll bring it back to music and playing with a lot of bands and my other artists and everything. I would always, we'd be like, "Oh, we should just record. We should record this and do it as it is." And they'd be, "It's not ready. It doesn't sound good. This, and that." It's like, well, who cares? Just record it like this, and then if you're just starting out, that's your baseline. So why, if you're just starting out, why would you want your baseline to be way up here? My mind was
really
blown.
is bonkers.
Once I heard Blink 182 Fly Swatter, okay? You can't find that shit on Spotify.
Yeah.
You probably can find it on YouTube, but it'd be difficult. We'll listen to Blink 182 Fly Swatter. Shit sucks. And it doesn't suck in a good Daniel Johnston kind of sucking way. Like, this shit just fucking sucks. Like, it's not good songs. It's unlistenable. Like, the quality sucks.
Take me to Uranus.
It's
that
so that little vinyl is gorgeous though. I love
It's
grilled
legendary.
cheese. Oh my god. We used to do go-karts around that
Really?
label. Yeah.
No
We would drive our
way.
go-karts around there. I didn't learn about
That's
it until
so
years later.
cool.
Yeah, that grilled cheese.
Man.
Cargo Records, but it was Grilled Cheese Records that put that out.
Did you ever meet any of the people?
I
there?
went there years later when I realized what it was, and I bought a bunch of those Blink, the
Hell
old
yeah.
45s and stuff.
That's
Because he still had
awesome.
some press.
Cool.
But no, I was like, dude, I used to literally drive my go-kart around this thing.
That's so cool.
So that would be
Mario karting around Blinkland. Just do it. Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, just do it. And
Just be it.
that's the upgrade that I've been filtering in lately. It's like to do, because you gotta put in the action. You gotta move. You gotta put in the movement, even when you don't want to. Sometimes that's what's gonna keep the heart going, your feet going, yourself moving. When you fall into like a depression, or like, especially with so much emotion and so much extreme going on in the world now, it's like you gotta keep breathing, keep moving. And just
well,
I think
you
that
said,
helps.
just be too. I think it's so generic, but it's like the whole be yourself. But it's so true. It's so true, and I know it's really hard the younger you are, because you're trying to figure out
Who you are or all you.
and it's okay to try on a bunch of like outfits and a bunch
Try
of
on
like
some girl pants.
yeah, try on some girl pants.
Put it on your
color your
MySpace.
hair, or like put on a suit, like do whatever, like try as many things as you can, but then what feels good and comfortable and who you connect with and vibe with, like go with that. And don't ever be afraid to change and evolve. I think that's another problem, is a lot of people like they peak like right out of high school and they're like never change, It's
Damn.
like,
Then they get
everyone knows, everyone knows a couple of those. It's
Yeah.
like, it's just, and the coolest fucking thing of anyone, is when they just have confidence in who they are. I mean, that's just awesome. Any person, no matter what you have to offer, if you have confidence in what you're offering, like
Rise up with that
fucking
true,
rockstar shit.
authentic self.
Yes,
Be it.
authenticity. There
For
we
real,
go.
man.
Yeah. That's it.
Well, Audio Martyr, pleasure. You're a myth within the wind, blazing through the states and stages, open mics. And dude, it's such an honor to sit down, chat it up, hang out with you, and really hope to rock out with you again soon. And
Dude, definitely,
hope to see
man.
more Audio Martyr shows and
Dude,
down the line.
That
here.
would be amazing. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
everyone for tuning in. This has been a wonderful
Get home safe. Peace, love, rock and roll, always.
Peace.
Peace.
host. So